Howdy gang, Tiger is back. This time I'm doing something different. I'm sitting here on the couch and I'm on this side. Usually I'm on that side, but that's okay. Well, it just worked out that way for now. We have a lot going on today. We have, for one thing, mail to open up. I have friend mail that I already know what it is, and I have a mystery box and I have no idea what it is. So what happened with friends? We have this whole thing going on in this community where we send each other gifts for whatever reason or no reason. We don't need reasons. So I purchased something from Miss Pamela a couple weeks back, and when I got the invoice, I was not charged for the item that I purchased. So I sent her an email. I said, "You forgot to charge me for the item." And she said, "Nope, I did not forget. I decided to gift you the item because of who you are. Since you are the super duper awesome, great, excellent, unique tiger." No, she did not say that. But yeah, she did say that she gave me the piece, the item because, yeah, because she wanted to. She wanted to do something nice for me, which I really appreciate. That was totally awesome. So let me show you Miss Pamela's box. Because, you know, these ladies, they're so good with this packing thing. I just throw stuff in and I'm hoping it all gets there alive and well in one piece or 2 or 3 pieces, whichever applies. But then, you know, they have these, what they call toppers, box or toppers or something, like the tissue paper and stuff they put on top. I tried that once. I couldn't get this tissue paper in nicely. It was all crumpled and weird looking. And there was a nice little kitty cat or something, or a tiger napkin or something I had there. And there's a little card. She's really good. She always has those cute cards. Just saying that she wanted to send me these. So let's see what this piece looks like. I remember what it was, but I've obviously never seen it close up. So, 2 pieces. That's right, it was 2 of them. Bookend type. So that's really nice, you know, and it's got the bubble wrap, which I hope I can reuse. Of course, normally I would have done all that before and just showed you the pieces, but I want you to all be part of the whole experience of unpacking something. That is just a fun experience. So there's one, and just for that reason and being kind of boring here, piddling around, I should probably just do one and leave the other one for later, because I believe they were both the same. I think they were like, almost like bookends, but too light. Check it out. Isn't that cool? A little old 1913 car. So that's, yeah, that is, I believe it's redware. It's really cool. I love those old cars. I don't really like new cars anymore. I don't like all the computers and everything and them telling me everything and no, it's just, the cars are taking over too much, you know. They take away the thinking from us. They even have like monitors where you can see what's behind you, or they park for you, or I don't know. It's like, it requires no more skill. And which is worse, because people forget to think or forget to pay attention because they're expecting the cars to do everything for them. And then boom, they get into an accident. What they do, they complain. Yeah, no, I'm old school. Leave the computer. I mean, you know, some computers are useful in cars, but not everything. Yep, and it's the same one. So they're both the same. Even though they're Chevys, I forgive them because they're super cool. What was it? Oh, like, no, Walton's was a little newer, but they also had these horns back then. They sounded so weird. I love those, like on the TV show. And then there is my second ever mystery box. I was the lucky winner of Trusty Huckster's Patrick Mystery Box. For those of you who don't know, what he does with his mystery boxes is he has people guess a number within a certain range, and the first person who guesses the correct number wins the mystery box. Now he changed it to 2 people get to win the box. Luckily, because I was one of the 2. I do believe I was the first one, but I'm not sure. It could have been the second, but I'm lucky either way. I guessed the right number for the first time ever, and I got a Trusty Huckster Mystery Box. Now those of you who've watched his sales know he has super cool stuff. In fact, the catalog, I probably should have shown you that too, the German wish book that I picked up from him, just got here recently. That's really cool. And here we go, is the Trusty thank you card. And he has the coolest handwriting. I don't know how he does that. Oh God, I could not save my life with my handwriting. And everything is wrapped very nicely. Very nicely wrapped. So let's see what all is in our Trusty mystery box. I did have a mystery box from Danny, the niche lady, a long time ago. And I was going to film that. Unfortunately, I did not. That was long before I started making these types of YouTube videos. And I was not set up, I had no clue, and I really did not have the patience to wait and figure it out. I got that box in the mail, and believe you me, in that kitchen, it was opened up right there on the kitchen counter immediately. And man, she had some nice stuff in there. She really does well too with her boxes. She always looks at you know, she knows what people want, or she asks people what they like, so she makes sure she sends people stuff that they like. I have a lot of purple in there. Wow, look at that. HB. Oh, I don't know why it says HB on there, or if it's a little rubbed off, but it's a totally cool little cup. That's nice. I'm trying to read it, but it says Italy. So it's an Italian espresso cup, which is cool. Oh, I forgot my... And then there's like a little cupcake. I guess it's a little aluminum cupcake thing with a heart in the back. That is cool. I can use that for my change. Stick that on my thing at the door and put my loose change in there when I take it out of my pockets. We don't use change much anymore, so. But that is very nice. And I hate that term, very nice. Why am I even saying things that I hate? Because it sounds so shallow. It's like you got nothing decent to say. But hey, an espresso cup from Italy? That is super cool, because that's where espresso comes from. And the obligatory maxi pad. Everybody gets a vintage maxi pad from Trusty Patrick. I couldn't tell if that was focused now. Long story behind the maxi pads, but he has enough to supply the vintage community for the next 10 years. Ooh, wow. Now there is the Trusty coaster. Can't have a box without the Trusty coaster. And then there is some Christmassy or something stuff. Looks like the little snowflake ornaments. Those are nice, actually. Even though not purple, I do like those. Cool. Wow. And there is a postcard. A vintage postcard. No, I cannot tell if this is focusing. I don't think it is, but it has nothing written on it anyways. Martha Mary Chapel, Greenfield Village. Where is Greenfield Village? Dearborn, Michigan. Cool. That's a nice postcard. That's a nice. Ooh, and there's a essays. Emerson. There's an old book that looks really old. It's got a beautiful red cover. What does it say? Something library. Where's my turtle? Oh, there's my turtle. Why not? Why not just use the turtle? Look, Danny, I got one of those too. I've had this for a while too. Picked up at Gucci for a couple bucks a few years back, and it's really come in handy. And it looks steampunk. So what does it say? The Ixari Library. Oh, little some Ixari. What? Something with an X. I have no clue. Wow. That is an old book. That is a nice. I'm trying. Well, I can't really mess with it too much because it is old. So I'm not gonna open it all the way for the camera. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see what else is. Plenty of paper towels. Those come in handy in the kitchen someday. I'm gonna roll those up and put them in the kitchen. Aww, is that a bear? It looks like a little bear. A little bear. Let's see. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take that kitchen towel. Ah! Ta-da! Now it works. He is cool. I like him. He's the right size for my little display thing. You know those typeset drawers that they had from back in the 20s, 30s, 40s, whenever, for the newspapers where they had all those letters in there. I got one of those hanging on the wall, and I got those little knick-knack things in there. And here now we can see my little espresso cup. Cool. That's a nice. I get this very Italian feel. Oh, and there's a flag, so it looks like it's probably from a ship. I wonder if it's restaurant wear from a ship. That would be cool. Even more. Hopefully an Italian ship. So what else do we have? Let's see. Another little, I don't know if it's supposed to be an ornament, but it has a hangy thing. But it's cool. It is very nice. It is. I hate that word. So stop saying words you hate, Tiger. I need to have a little cheat sheet with words that I like. But no, it is cool though. It's a cool piece. I should hang that in the car. Because in Arizona it would disintegrate in no time. I would not do that. I don't want to kill it. I like it. Even though it's not purple, I still like it. Yes, folks, I like non-purple things, believe it or not. Cool. And here's another one of these little thingies stuck in the side. Wow. Oh, he's there. It is like stitched. What is it? Word. There's a word for it. All hearts come home for Christmas. Oh, that is cool. That is something different. That is nice. And you can see it was handmade. Totally cool. And it's got cardinals on it. Wow. That's pretty. And I don't normally go for pretty, but I make exceptions. Yep. Exceptions to the rule. Let's see. Here's something a little bit bigger. Something a little bit bigger in here. Taped up very well again. This tape does not want to come off on its own. I had the conversation once with reseller saying, why do you put so much tape on this? I want to reuse these things. And the reseller was like, well, did it get there in one piece? It's like, yeah. See, that's why. And now I'm doing the same thing. I'm packing stuff up and taping it all to death too, just hoping just in my quest to make it, for it to arrive unbroken. And yeah, Oh wow, a little knife thingy. Ooh, that looks yummy. Easter eggs. A little Easter egg knife or cheese or butter spreader. It's still not focusing. Oh, this is getting old, this whole focusing thing. Let's go with the other one again. The other one worked better. I'm glad Patrick didn't charge me extra for the props he's given me. There we go. That is cool. I don't see it. It's marked Made in China, BOS something warehouse. So not a company I've heard of before. But it sure is a nice, nice thing. Even though Easter is past, but there's going to be Easter again. It's a thing with those holidays. You think they're past and you don't have to worry about them anymore, and then before you know it, they're back. They keep coming back. And another holiday thing. Stoli. Oh, it's a Stoli glass. Nice. Let me go ahead and do this again. That's cool. That is cool. Patrick finds some cool stuff too. Of course, most of us find cool stuff. But that's beside the point. Not everybody sells their cool stuff, and not everybody sells their cool stuff to me. So I have to use the opportunity and be happy that I got that mystery box. That is fun. It is fun. Like, what do I buy now? Of course, I noticed I kept the biggest one for last. Because, yeah, that's the way I roll. When I'm fat enough, I roll. Oh, believe you me. And this diet program I'm on, it's not working, and boy, I'm always hungry these days. Wow, there's all kinds of stuff in here. Burns Cottage Lodi Air. That sounds British. It's totally unique. Well, yep, made in England. Well, not unique, but new to me, kind. Little hangy thing. Isn't that cool? I think that's my favorite so far. That is really cool. I really like this. Oh, the book is cool too, and the little Christmas thing with the cardinals, and well, and there's the maxi pad. There's all sorts of stuff in here. And there's some snake cards, a journey downstream. So I guess these are cards with, like, where you can learn animals. It's got the animal and explains on the back what kind of animal it is and what it does, I guess. And there is a bathtub made in Japan. Oh, it's a Japanese bathtub. It's about the size too. Japanese are small people, right? But then my big toe needs a wash anyways. But no, that's kind of cool. I don't know what it was meant to be, but then there is more to unpack, so maybe there's a lid or something that goes with it. That's cool. Yep. Oh wow. Purple! Yay, we found the purple! Whoops. Oh. Is that cool or what? Wow. So it's a little trinket box. Oh yeah. Now I have a new favorite out of my new mystery box. And there's a little polar bear. He's cool. I like polar bears. Now this is an old 99-cent price tag. top hat and walking stick, whatever those things were called again. I know there's a word for them. I'll leave that in there. I'm not gonna unpack that. And at my feet I'm collecting a pile of paper and ooh, wow, and there's a little birdie. That's a little birdie. That is cool. That's pretty. Pretty birdie. So, that was the mysterious box. That's quite a lot of stuff that was in that box. Thank you, Patrick. And some really cool stuff too. Nice. And now, the next part of today's video, Tiger's 10. Tiger is still doing 10. Now I should call it Tigers 10 at 10 and make sure I publish the video at 10 o'clock. But of course we know if it's 10 o'clock for me, it's not 10 o'clock for you. Or 10 o'clock for Dan over there. We all have 10 o'clocks at different times. Never mind Vladimir over in Bulgaria. His 10 o'clock is a whole different 10 o'clock again. Which is actually cool, it means it applies. It's Tiger's 10 somewhere. Today we are doing salt and pepper shakers. Why are we doing salt and pepper shakers? Because I kept them all basically at the same price, $10. $10 each. You get some real cool salt and pepper shakers. So let's get to it. I do have numbers for these guys, which I hope I'll find. And I have a real nice collection. So let's start with, let's start small. The little piggies. And I forgot to bring my, no, I did not forget. I have my little whiteboard over there, but I'm sitting down. It's kind of awkward to hold it up. So I'm just gonna, I will go with this again. This is, which is not working. 2 piggies. Look at those piggies. Now these are a little bit cheaper because I couldn't find any info on them and they look newer. Here's the salt. Got little flowers on the side. Got the stopper. And then there is this one. Looks pretty much the same, but it's got a different letter. No, wait, is that the same? Yeah, no, that's a different letter. It's just the way they drew the letters. They looked almost the same, and it's got a stopper too. So those piggies are $8 because they're a little bit smaller. $8 number 1. We're just gonna go numbers in order. $8 piggies number 1. Whoops. And no, I'm not breaking anything. I have them sitting here on a little tray. The tray has tile. Now we're coming to a big set. The Big Apple. Or apples. We have 2 apples. They both have their stoppers. Newer stoppers. So I'm sure they are newer apples. These are $10 for the set. I found a similar set that also had like a, more components to it, but that was not the same set, so I don't know if this one had more components or not. If it did, you can go out and see if you can find the other components. Whoops, no, that was a bad idea. And there's the other one. Now these are a little bit bigger, but all in all, the nice thing about these is since I ship from Arizona, a lot of you folks are on the right-hand side of the country. The shipping is not completely going to break the bank. $10 for the apples number 2. Numero 2. Nummer 2. Then we have the hugging dogs from Paris. They kind of look like Dalmatians, except the heads don't look like Dalmatians. But they're white with black dots. And they have Paris on the back and the Eiffel Tower. And yes, they hug. I know I didn't show that last time, I wasn't thinking about that. Bree tipped me off when she asked if they hug, and I was like, of course they do. Duh! Thanks, Bree. So yeah, those are the Paris dogs. These are $8 as well, because they're newer, and I don't know where they're from, but it does not say Japan. And it does not say made in France. So chances are they come from China. But that's okay, because they needed rescuing. And they're having a good foster home here. But if you want to give them a real home, if you want to rescue these cute guys, they're just so cute. Look at those faces. Look at those faces. $8, salt and pepper, hugging Dalmatians. I call them Dalmatians. I don't care if they are or not. They look like them. Then I have another large set. Whoops. Which is the coconuts. This is really nice. This is another $10 set. This is number 1, 2, 3, 4. The Dalmatians were number 3. Look at how nice these are. These are actual coconuts. Now the cork on this one is a little bit, I don't know, it looks like it's stuck in there. You may have to cut it a new cork or buy it a new cork. I can even send you an actual cork that you can cut to fit back in there if you decide to take it out, if you want to actually use it. But I would just display these, especially if you collect like the, if you're into that kind of stuff, coconuts or, the Caribbean, these are just really nice. And there's the bottom with the corks. And look at they have some real nice, whatever it's called. So these are real coconuts, $10, number 4. And then, whoops, we have those are some of my favorites. Now these do not have their stoppers. They are made in Japan though. And just the shape of these, it's so different. Very elegant, nothing like coconuts or kissing cousins or frogs or something that, people collect, but just aesthetically beautiful and with flowers designed pieces. They both say Japan, and they both are missing the stoppers, unfortunately, but they're just really pretty, and they have the same amount of holes on top each, so none of the salt and pepper madness that you gotta figure out which is which. These are $10. $10, number 5. Wow, we're going fast. And number 6 is the pink owls. Are my owl friends here? Hi, owl friends. Gary, Barb, where are you? Ooh. Ooh. Pink owls. Just what the world needs. You don't see too many pink owls. You see a lot of owls, but not too many pink owls. And I cannot get this. I should probably take off the fan. Turn off the fan. It's blowing my little helper around. So there are the holes on top. Stoppers are there too. These are newer, I'm thinking. They don't look too old. But they're just cool. They're just so different. See, if you love pink, that's for you. If you love owls, certainly for you. If you love pink owls, you'll be dancing right now and sending me an email to Tigers.Timeless.Treasures@gmail.com for the owls. $10. Number, what are we, 6? Then we have one of the highlights, mermaids. I know you love your mermaids out there. I know some of these mermaids I've seen in the live sales go for quite some money. These one I'm making up for the $8 ones. These one I'm asking $12. So let me do this again. Grab my little cheat sheet. This is where I wish I had a second person. Here's one lady. She has a stopper. I think they both had stoppers. No, one is missing. Okay. Here's one lady, and here's the second lady. She is missing her stopper. And they both seem to be unharmed. So far I haven't found any chips or anything on any of these. There's just one that has a little flea bite that we get to later. So $12 for the mermaids. Salt and pepper. Tigers.Timeless.Treasures at gmail.com. You know the deal. Then we have the, what were they called? Dogzilla. Dogzilla by Candace, what was her name? Candace Writer. I have a pair of cat ones too that look similar to these. I don't know if they're related. I actually have 3 of the cat ones. I'm missing the 4th one. So these are Dogzilla by Candace Writer. They have their stoppers. And yeah, they are newer. I believe they're from around 2000, 2001. But aren't they cool though? Got the little blue one, of course. Dogs are always blue. He's a blue heeler. And you got the bigger brown one with a blue collar. There's the top with the little holes. And there's the back. See, he even has a purple collar. He's got a blue collar to match his colleague. $10 for Dogzilla. And that is number 8 or number 9. Wow, we're almost done. Then, last but not least, this is really the best. It's my favorite part. Is the nice vintage. More owls! Gregorian copper pieces. These are made in USA. Look at that. Now there are show some some wear and tear. It comes with time. And there's the little mark, and the whole thing comes out. So their stoppers are there. There's marked, and there's one, and they look shiny and cleaner on the camera, and they really are. They have a few, like, just spots of views, but they don't look like they are no damage. I don't see any damage. Those are beautiful. And then there's the other one, and again it's got a little thing on the bottom. It doesn't have the thing, the tag, because the other one has the tag. It does say, what does it say? Caplu, I don't know. It says something, but I cannot read it because it's up. It's backwards. There's the top, and again, it does have a little dark, like just colored areas from the wear and tear. But it's not dented in any way. It's not, it's not broken in any way. It's just, they're really nice. These are $12, and that's number 10. $12 for the Gregorian copper salt and pepper shakers. And we're going to leave it at that. It's been a long day for me. It's been a long week for me. I had to go to the dentist yesterday. It turns out I have an abscess that's infected. So now I'm taking penicillin, or not penicillin, but antibiotics every 8 hours. And Friday I gotta go in for a root canal. And my insurance is not covering it because I have the wrong insurance. But what can I do? It's important to get those health issues taken care of, especially when you travel next weekend. Which, yeah, timing bites, but what can I do? Again, I gotta be healthy, and if I don't treat it now, it's gonna get worse, and we all know that tooth aches can be really bad on the rest of the body. So we're done. I will see you all next time around with Tigers 10 at 10. I just came up with that. You know, I think I'll keep that. And I think I will set this to download by 7 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard, as well as Pacific Daylight, and 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight. So all you folks on the right hand side get to see this at 10, while everybody else gets to see it at 7, 8, or 9. Unless you wait and watch it tomorrow morning at 10. Hey, it's not gonna be live, so it doesn't really matter when you watch it. You may not see it right then, right there. But I think I'll stick with that. I like it. Whoa. And there was something else I wanted to say, which I don't remember now, so it could have been important. Otherwise, I would remember. But y'all know the deal. Y'all keep it real. Boom.